standard for homework around the country is 10 minutes a night per grade level. So half an hour for a third grader, 90 minutes for a high school freshman, and 2 hours for a senior.
But one Judah High School teacher is seeing success with a different method. Gabriella Becerra explains it, a story you'll only see on News 3 Now.
We're going to work on one new concept. It's number 9.
In Scott Anderson's classroom,
Got to start in parentheses.
students are working every single minute.
It's the expectation. And literally, they worked up almost within seconds of the next bell.
But when class is over,
Be careful. Watch your signs. You got it.
it actually is over.
I'm a complete traditionalist, reformed. I literally started my career signing 30 homework problems every day.
Then Anderson watched test scores go down and valuable class time wasted. He decided something needed to be subtracted from the equation.
And we had a large portion of our outgoing seniors who weren't qualifying for college credit math. We are no better, no worse. And since I am the department, I said, this has to change.
That change, he eliminated homework. Now the focus is testing into college-level math courses.
When a student goes to college, they're taking college credit math. If they're an engineer, they're taking calculus. If they're a business major, they're taking elementary algebra. But whatever those skills they need to have, they have.
And Anderson says test scores are just proving this method works.
We've been able to document the improvement of our student body, moving from roughly 30% not ready for college math to almost 100% are ready.
Before he stopped giving homework, Anderson did what he'd ask any of his students to do. He studied, looking at the effect math homework has on learning.
There's a little bit of correlation in math that homework is a little positive.
Anderson thought the negatives outweighed that positive.
I think it's finding a balance.
Judah School Superintendent Tracy Davis knows it might not be a policy that's duplicated across the district, but says Anderson students are doing just as much work as the others, even without taking some of it home.
He uses that class time very wisely, and they're learning all hour when they're in there, so that the homework maybe isn't as necessary a piece.
Plus, in a more rural district, not all students have access to the internet, and other commitments take up time after school.
You've made a gigantic assumption when you assigned it about the student's ability, availability, socioeconomic conditions.
Anderson also lets his students retake quizzes and tests as many times as they need to.
You build a culture of math is failure. It's working your way from a wrong answer to a right answer, but we control it. We don't let it become a frustration.
Failure minus frustration, math minus homework. Anderson says it all multiplies these students' chance for success. In Judah,
See you guys tomorrow.
Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Like with any change, Anderson says eliminating homework took trial and error, but it was overall a positive switch. He says it's always important to study what's best for student learning and then adjust where it may be needed.
The great